yo, peace, it's God Rockin', man. You tune into the Hip Hop Junky radio show. Make sure you tune in to see what's going on, you heard? Peace and love.
It's a cool time. Chicka chicka cheep.
Production.
All right, now, one thing I noticed about you, you're like an artist over in this area. Her name is Latoya Phrase. Y'all both have no problems mentioning God and Jesus Christ, which I think that's dope.
I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, just because, you know, you rap, whatever you rap, or you sing whatever you sing, doesn't mean God or Christ loves you any less. You know, and anybody that wants to, you know, genuinely speak about God and Christ, they have that right. DMX is definitely known for that. You know, he goes through what he goes through, but he's still God's child. And he will always forever walk and talk with God, because, you know, that's what he does. So, you know, I'm the same way. And so was the young lady you just mentioned. You know, just because we do what we do, doesn't mean we don't love God or Christ any less, and vice versa.
All right. So what would you say to anybody who has an issue with you doing the peace tour, but you have talk about guns and violence on your album?
I mean, honestly, you know, that came up before. Anybody that has a problem with me or any other artist that's on the right now, the Dynamic Artist for Peace tour, look, Arnold Schwarzenegger killed 1,000 people in his movies, maybe 40,000 or more, right? Does that make him any less of a peace advocate? Because he became a governor. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X, he robbed, he pillaged, he stole, he used drugs, he did what he did. Now, he became a leader of the Nation of Islam. Did that make him any less of a peace advocate? So the whole situation with the tour and the peace tour and all that, it's like this. You can spit what you're going to spit. As long as it's a reflection of your past. Don't come up there spitting anything fictitious. So if you spitting bang bang, shoot 'em up all day, but you didn't live that lifestyle, then this tour is not for you. This tour is for people who live the lifestyle, who are no longer about that lifestyle and are trying to change the lifestyle of others who are out there committing them, you know, them acts. Gun violence is crazy, you know. Like coming up in the game, we play with them things, man. But these kids is they running amok, man. They running amok, real talk. A lot of them, you know, whoever who's not living righteous under their flag, whatever they doing, it's time to deflag them. Real talk. If you ain't righteous, you gonna get deflagged straight up. Because they causing a lot of problems for a lot of people out here, man, unnecessarily.
All right, now the Peace December tour. Okay, you're not a part of that anymore?
Nah, Peace December, I resigned from them about a week or two ago. And, you know, it was a great run. But sometimes you have to move on from being stagnated or the lack of support. And what you have to do is you have to become your own entity. And that's when I came up with Dynamic Artists for Peace, you know, to put that under the umbrella. But, you know, once I didn't see the support was there, and, you know, there's just different things I wasn't happy with. So I just, you know, I bowed out gracefully, you know, handed in my resignation publicly, and now Dynamic Artists for Peace.
Why wouldn't they support something that you was with and heavily support yourself?
Well, from the way it was explained to me, from people looking in from the outside, it's more like, okay, they didn't come up with that idea. Damn. They didn't come up with that idea. Damn. They didn't do this. Damn. So why hate on everything that I'm doing as your ambassador? Why be jealous? Why be envious? I've never seen such a lack of support, especially for someone who held a very important title. But the good thing is that I learned a lot. I've gained a lot. I met a lot of people along the way. And I'm happy with my decision. And now I am the founder and creator of Dynamic Artists for Peace, doing what we do. Anybody it was just too much poison that was within Peace December, and it still is there. And it's not even the board members. It was different artists that was using that platform for their own benefit. It was a lot of artists that I bought in, and I will admit, I'm guilty of just one thing, thinking with my heart instead of my intellect.
Right.
So now any artists that want to come into Dynamic Artists for Peace, I'm screening them. I didn't screen anybody because it was an open door policy at Peace December. But sometimes even a peace organization has to screen people. People may have emotional problems, mental problems, So a lot of the artists and a lot of the people that I brought in was like, oh, we're not coming back because of Mikey Jay. Yeah, listen, they don't gotta come back. Because I told them this is not for your personal agendas, your personal gain. This is not an organization or a platform that is just about music. If you're looking just to do music, then you need to go to a studio, an organization that will let you just do music. Because people are getting their heads busted out here by police. We are killing each other. I need people like that'll put the music last and people's civil liberties first. Their civil rights first, their lives first. Black Lives Matter, hell yeah. But we have to start realizing what that really means. Black lives just doesn't matter when we want them to matter, when it's convenient. Right. Black lives matter all the time. Black lives shouldn't matter when just police are doing shit to us. When we still out here running amok, being ignorant. So when you got police running up on you and you pumping your fist like Angela Davis because they done choke somebody out, they done beat somebody up or kill somebody, you need to do the same thing when we kill each other. Being black is not a convenient situation. Being black is an everyday situation. So us as black people and Latinos are black too, we need to start taking full responsibility of what's going on out here.
How do you feel? How do you feel about Rachel? And I know I'm gonna mess her name up. Dolezal.
I got no problem with the lady. Listen, NAACP was founded by white folks. So if she's a white woman that identifies as being black, maybe she traced her roots. I don't care. Anybody that wants to promote peace or help the black struggle, or whatever you want to call it, I have no problem with that.
And guess what? I said the same thing when it first came out. Yeah, same thing.
Oh, she's white. Why is she pretending to be black? She's not pretending to be anything. She's just identifying with the black struggle, the black race, the black man and woman. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But yet y'all let Eminem identify himself as, in the hip-hop game, right? You let... It's like black people have this thing. It's convenient to let white folks be black when they want them. Y'all let white folks say nigga. I've seen it. I witnessed it and looked at niggas like they was crazy.
Right.
It is what it is. I have no problem with the lady Rachel, man. Like, straight up.
Recently, I seen a poster with you, Fat Joe, Craig G, and a host of old school cats, man. What was that about, man? Well,
I wouldn't even call them old school. I call them pioneers of the game, the forefathers, true school. And my cousin Diamond D, one of the co-founders of Digging in the Crates, Showbiz, AG, Lord Finesse, Fat Joe, they watched me grow up. I'm from Forest Houses, 165th Street and Trinity Avenue in the Bronx. They watched me grow up. And I watched them evolve into who they are now. Joey, I love Joey to death. That's my brother. Diamond's my cousin. Show, all of them. I love them to death. And a lot of people don't understand our relationships. New people that come around and be like, yo, well, who's he? Blah blah blah. Like, why he? Listen, that's a relationship y'all would never understand. They watched me grow up.
Right.
And Craig G was there. Pete Rock was there. It was a summer stage down in Central Park, and it was awesome. Everybody did their thing. Only member of DIT that wasn't there, OC was there too, shout out to OC, was Big L, but rest in peace, Big L. Yeah.
It's dope. All right, man. What's next for Mikey Jay? You got 15 seconds.
Dynamic Artists for Peace Tour continues on and on and on. I'll be in Philly. I'll be in Saratoga, New York, September 4th. I'll be in Honolulu, Hawaii from the 16th through the 20th. I got my album Defamation of Character. My SoundCloud got the new single up there, Defame Me. Listen, my SoundCloud, my Instagram, my YouTube is official Mikey Jay, MikeyJay. My Twitter is Mikey J Music. Anything else, just Google Mikey Jay.
Real quick, you did 3 videos in one day that is of epic proportions. Name them and when they're going to be released.
Yo, shout out to my dude Eddie Jukes. No Retreat, No Surrender featuring Red Eyes. Reach for the Stars. Lies and Rumors. And No Retire. And the No Retire record is definitely dedicated to Young Thug and other cats out there. It's a war record. Straight up.
5 seconds for shout-outs. Here, take this.
Listen, big shout out to my family, my loved ones. Shout out to Eddie Jukes for doing them videos. My boy Cam Stone. My brother right here, man, Hip Hop Junky radio show. But most importantly, shout out to God and Christ, my fans, my friends, and to all you haters out there. Shout out to you motherfuckers too. Y'all keep me relevant. Real talk. Free publicity is the best thing y'all have been doing. And shout out to my management.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is Mikey Jay. Okay.
Shout out to my brother Said G. Yo, Said I love you, yo.
Yo, what's up to Said G, my man? Thanks for the interview. Dope interview too, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Mikey Jay. Thank you so much for your time, brother.
No doubt, baby. No doubt.
Yeah.